Hey rockers, welcome back to the party, the Underground Guitar Party. Rob here, and today I'm going to be walking you through an easy way to play Eric Hutchins' It's All Over Now. This is a lot of fun, a great song, and an easy tune to get started on. It's also going to share with you some ways to play rhythmically, specific in the strumming, so you'll learn how to be really interesting with your strumming, specific to a beginner. This will open up some new sonic capabilities for you. And it'll also teach you your B minor chord. Today we're going to be using the D, G, B minor, and A chords. So if you don't know those, it's a great time to go check out one of my other tutorials where we talk about them. But if you do know them, that's what we're going to be using. And also, if you can play them but you can't really get through them 100%, this is a great way to learn and play. So that's exactly what we're here to do. Guys, if you don't remember, the Underground Guitar Party is all about teaching you how to learn to play and sing guitar. That way you can be the rock star at the next UGP you go to. So in that case, saddle up, get your strings, and let's rock. Do you like easy? I know you do, because I know I do. Guys, I've already got a book, a PDF put together for you for 20 great songs that you can play out and about to make some money at your first gig. It's an hour's worth of music. If you're out there, you play for about 50 minutes, have about 10 minutes off, and then you get your next hour. Hopefully in the next few months, we'll have the next two series to get you a 3-hour set that you can play pretty easily. These are crowd favorites, and number 2 is Eric Hutchins' All Over Now. Get that in the link down below. So the strum pattern is pretty simple. It goes like this. And that strumming pattern will give you some really interesting percussive kind of tones like this. And you can vary it, so you can also do. Let's talk about how that happens now that you've heard it. This is how I teach all my students. Take your finger, take your strumming hand, right? And make a Tweety bird, right? Just like this, okay? And I have a lot of kids students, so maybe that's why I do the Tweety bird. But this helps anyways. The idea is soft. If Tweety bird tweets soft, tweet, 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 tweet. I know this sounds so silly, especially if you're an adult, but just follow along right now. Or skip. You can use the timestamps below. That works too. If you're soft, then you're holding Tweety bird almost like you would be holding a pick, right? But the top tip of your fingernail is able to get that percussive sound going over the strings. If you're hard and you have a Tweety bird that's not tweeting, but a Tweety bird that's, you know, and your fingers are tight, it's going to sound terrible, okay? Birds have beautiful songs, sweet little soft melodies. When they start making crowing sounds, it's horrible, right? So, soft little Tweety bird. And then Tweety birds have wings, right? They have little wings, so they flap, 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 okay? So what this allows you to do is when we down, down, tap, if you watch this hand, I have my hand, my little wings extended, and it's the nails that can get the tap right there, or the fleshy part of my finger pads that can get that tap. Notice that when I tap, I also allow my index finger to go free, so it can hit as well. That's important because when we tap, down, down, tap, down, down, tap, wash is a quick up, down, up. And we need the fleshy part of our finger, our index finger, to do the up, down, up. So when we do that, let's see if I can do it and hold it this way for you. Do you hear how the index finger gets these treble notes only? And it's not harsh, it's nice, it's not nasally. That's what we're going for. And the final thing, if you want to take this to an extra level, I'm going to put this down. We're going to also incorporate some palm mute on the bass strings, right? So you don't have to do this, but this will give your guitar a little bit of compression sound. Listen to the first way. Now listen to the second way. You may choose to use either one of those strumming patterns differently throughout your strum. And because we've got the technique of the down, down, tap, down, and the technique of the wash, which is up, down, up, you can put those together in different patterns as well. So you can go down, down, tap, down, down, wash, down, tap, down, wash, down, tap, down, wash, down, wash, down, wash, down, wash, down. So this technique is really dependent upon what you're playing. All you really need to do is put together your downs with your taps and your washes. So we're going to play it together a couple times on our mute string. So I'm just going to count for you. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, tap, down, down, wash, down, down, tap, down, down, wash, down, down, tap, down, down, wash. Don't forget that the wash is actually a very quick, it's a triplet, up, down, triplet, triplet, down, down, tap, down, down, triplet, down, down, tap, down, down, triplet. I'm calling that wash because I can't say up, down, fast enough. So again, 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, tap, down, down, wash, 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 down, down, tap, down, down, wash. That last little part was just a fun way to end the song. Wash, 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 as you fade it out using that palm mute right there. These techniques are great techniques for you to use, but you don't have to learn them all at once. Remember, the idea is to play something that's not just down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So the idea is to give you some rhythmic variation, and that's what we've done here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. We're going to move right over to the verse. It's time for the verse. Okay, so when we talk about this, we've got basically 4 chords going on here. It's G, A minor, B for the first line, and these lines come in pairs. Then G, A, D. G, A minor, B, G, A, D. That's how all of the verse goes. So, call me crazy if you've got it in you. These people don't seem to mind. Okay, so that's the way that it's going to follow the entire way through for the verse and each one of them. It's going to be basically 3 or 4 sets of 2 lines, so between 6 or 8 spoken lines. And that's pretty good, right? So it makes it simple. And we're going to sing, just like you can see, just follow along with what you see right over here. 2, ready, go. Call me crazy if you've got it in you. We're at that B minor. These people don't seem to mind. On this D, we're going to do a flourish. So when we go to that D, down, down, tap, up, down, just like that. And we're going to put that finger, that pinky finger on the D. So let's try it again from the top with the G. G on the call me crazy, and we've got a pickup. Call me, just like that. Call me crazy if you've got it in you. These people don't seem to mind. See how we did right there? We did our wash, and then we did down, 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 which was hammer on. I guess it's not really a hammer, but we're just putting our pinky finger on our 3rd fret of our high E string, which happens to be, let's say it with me, G. Right? So we're getting this. So let's try it one more time. And we're going to do that to all of the Ds. I'm just checking my notes right now. We're going to do it to every D that we come across except in the chorus. So if it's a verse and it's got the D and we're on that shape, we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to count back in and we've got it going again. 1, 2, ready, go. Call me crazy if you've got it in you, and these people don't seem to mind. Sweet vermouth and you're telling the truth. A little stubbornness'll work out just fine. Bottom feeder at the end of my rope, and I'm wondering where my rope began. Gonna circle around, but I couldn't help bring down. It's about supply and demand. Okay, a couple of notes that we want to talk about with this. As we're going through, we've got that B minor right there, and we have another strum that we can do. We can do a hammer on, right? From our G to our A, to our D, or our G, to our A, to our B minor. And that's a little bit more advanced. If you can add that in there, that just adds a little bit of extra flair to it. 2, ready, go. Call me crazy, just like we go. 1, that's what you're watching for. Watch the fingers. 2, ready, go. Call me crazy if you've got it in you, and these people don't seem to mind. So you can do it that way. It just makes that little hammer on is just a nice little addition. So up to you, whatever you do. So now we got to get on to our pre-chorus. The pre-chorus and the chorus have a call repeat thing happening. They both kind of talk to one another, but maybe not directly, maybe kind of indirectly. However, when we pick it up from our verse, we end on a D, and I'm going to bring it from the very last line. It's just supply with demand. And then we're at the oh, oh. Nothing looks the same now, and oh, even though there's been no change, and oh, something's gotta give. It's all given up on A. Okay, so we go to A those 4 times. So let's look at that. So we're back here. We've got ooh. This is this ooh. It's like ooh. It's ah, right? So it's this thing. So as we're singing it, oh, nothing looks the same now, and oh, even though there's been no change, and oh, something's gonna give, and it's all given up on you. That's that A right there. Then it bops up to the chorus, which we'll get to in a second. So one last time through there. 1, 2, ready with the A. Oh, nothing looks the same, and oh, even when there's been no change, and oh, something's gotta give. It's all given out on you. And then it's all, so we go back into the chorus. So right there, we're doing the same thing with our strum pattern. Oh, tap, down, tap, nothing's gonna the same, man. Oh, down, tap, down, wash, D, G. Oh, down, wash, D. So there's a little bit of a syncopation there, but the strum pattern works the same. And the nice part is you can pick up the down strum beats on the chord as it hits with those words like oh, nothing looks the same. Then wash in between same and change and give and you, all those different things. So if we looked at that a little bit closer, we'd say, oh, nothing's gonna change now, and oh, even when there's been no change now, and oh, something's gotta give. We're going to E minor, it's giving up on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the A. And then we go into when it's all over now. It's all over now. So that brings us to the chorus. Now that we know where we are, chorus is pretty simple. It's G, A, B minor, very similar to the verse, right? So here we go. When it's all over now. It's all over now. Longer fun when it's all been overdone, and it's all over now. Same kind of thing that we're happening right there. We got when it's, we've got our pickup before our line comes in, and that's a great thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it's all over now. All over now. Just like that. So when it's G, all over now to the B minor. Down, wash. All over now. Down, 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 down. It's no longer fun, and it's all been overdone. It's all over now. Make sure that you follow that little flourish with our pinky finger on the G for the D chord. We want it. Okay, so since we get into the second verse, a large pickup truck with a little cargo in tow, and it's exactly like the first verse, we're going to skip down to the bridge. And this is the trickiest part of the song, right? It's the trickiest part of the song because it's the bridge, so it does something completely different. We add the E minor as the starting chord. It kind of changes a little bit, but definitely the rhythm changes. And so I want to go over that with you right here. The rest of the song has been pretty straightforward. And that's how the chorus sounded as we go through. So now let's actually work through it So you hear it. We're gonna go a little slower. And if you A to tell me D, A that B minor, I'm sorry for the pain you could have caused on the A. Then save your breath and A B minor just to regain on the G to the A at lost. And O, just look at the cost. So as you sing that, you're kind of changing chords in between words where your voice isn't following the chord, but it's all in the same key. So the chord is kind of, instead of, I guess it's kind of leading it, but it's actually in front of. So the chord is kind of pushing you forward and your voice is kind of catching up, and it gives this really, really cool rhythmic push-pull effect that I think. So let's check it out. And if you came here to tell me that you're sorry for the pain that you have caused, then save your breath and use it to regain what you have lost. And oh, just think of the cost when it's all over now. Like that. So friends, I think that pulls us to the end. I think that brings us to it. It's been a lot of fun today. This really cool rhythmic strumming that we've got going on over here. Let me know how you're doing well. Don't forget that if you like these types of videos, like and subscribe, download the song sheets in the link descriptions down there, and we'll bring you several more great songs as we complete this 20-song series. Also, another thing, if you'd like to be featured in this, go ahead and send me one picture of yourself, just one image, not 1,000, and no videos, please, over to jam@undergroundguitarparty.com, and we'll go ahead and put you at the end scroll right here and say thank you, and you can show everybody how you're jamming. Make sure you got some Underground Guitar Party stuff going on in the background. Guys, I'm Rob, and thank you for watching, and remind you I'll catch you on the flip side. Rock on. When it's all over now, it's all over now. Longer fun when it's all been overdone, and it's all over now.